Okay, now we're going to start with states of matter. So let's get started. We used to know that there were three states of matter: solids, liquids, and gases. But now we've learned that there's four: solid, liquid, gases, and plasma. And we will discuss plasma real soon. This is a picture of an example of the four examples of uh, matter: solid, liquids, gases, and plasma. As you can see, solids can be considered, crayon. It's a solid. Liquid would be water, gases, helium, and plasma, lightning. Okay. Solids are different from liquids and gases because they have a definite shape and volume, like a pencil or a block, a cell phone. It has its own shape and volume. Solids can be made of different things such as a rock, a diamond, baby powder, a cell phone, a pencil, pen, a house, a car, anything like that. That is considered a solid. These are examples of solid: crayons, pencils, building, ice, and cell phone. Your liquids can flow and take the shape of their container. Just think of pouring milk or tea in a pitcher. But they don't expand to fill the whole container like a glass. It only goes up a certain amount. And if you're pouring a liquid in, if you're pouring, let's say, orange juice in a pitcher, it only goes so far up. It doesn't expand to up to the top of the container. Liquids have a fixed volume, which means they take up a certain amount of space, which I just mentioned. If you heat a liquid, the particles move faster and the liquids become a gas. Say, for instance, you're putting water in a pan on a stove to make iced tea or heat the liquid up. It's going to get hotter and hotter, and you're going to see steam. Eventually, the water's going to bubble, and you're going to see steam. That liquid heats up, and it becomes a gas. Now, if you cool the liquid, the particles in that liquid are going to slow down, and the liquid becomes a solid. Now, let's look at water. Water is a liquid, it can be a gas, and it can be a solid. If you have water and you slow it down and you cool it, it's going to become ice. Okay. But if you heat ice up, it's going to become a liquid and become a gas. Okay. Here are some examples of liquids. We have water, blood, milk, Coke, iced tea. Think of orange juice, things like that. Third, uh, we're going to talk about gases. Gases have no definite shape, no volume, because they're kind of crazy. They're going everywhere, okay? They can't take a shape. Gas particles are very spread out, and they're always on the move. They're very busy. They can't stay in one place. Gases expand when heated and contract when cool. Gases change shape and volume when temperature changes. Okay? Example of gases are air and helium. Now, helium is the gas that you see in balloons that they can lift up, and you see them at parties and fairs and things like that. Fluorine, that is a fluoride that will help with your teeth, keep your teeth from getting cavities. Chlorine is what you have in your water, and carbon dioxide is what you breathe out. And you breathe in oxygen, you breathe out carbon dioxide. Now, plasma is something new that we've discovered. Well, it's not new, but it's a new state of the matter. Plasma is just overcharged matter. Plasma is the most common state of matter in the universe, and it creates a glowing light show in the sky. Now, examples of plasma are going to be the northern lights, which are lights that are color up in the sky. You see them most in the northern part of the country, like North Dakota. You can see them in Canada. Iceland is another country that you can see them in. Lightning is an example of plasma. Tail of a comet and stars are example of plasma, including our sun. Our sun is a star. Something for you all to think about. Can you think of an example of gases you see or use in your everyday life? Think of brushing your teeth. There's fluoride. Fluoride is from fluorine. Helps your teeth become stronger. Northern lights is an example of plasma. Have you ever seen northern lights? Now, we just experienced northern lights about a month ago in this area. Think about the different liquids that you use in your everyday life. How do these liquids change shape depending on their container? Think about ice. Think about the different types of solids you see in your everyday life. How are they similar or different from the solids described in the text? Now, in summary, solids are different from liquids and gases because they have a different shape and they have a volume. Liquids can flow and take the shape of their container, but they don't expand to fill the whole container like gas. Gases have no definite shape nor volume, and plasma is overheated matter.